In a week, at least one journalist gets killed somewhere in the world because of their job. According to Reporters Without Borders, otherwise known as RSF, 50 journalists were murdered in 2020. Those who work for the media live with this danger in many countries. And on top of that, no one has been held to account in nearly 80% of the case during the last 10 years. UNESCO Observatory of Killed Journalists added that most of the case remain judicially unresolved. Killings are the most extreme form of media censorship. Journalists are also exposed to countless threats, ranging from kidnapping, torture, and other physical attacks, including harassment.
Same thing in Indonesia. The Alliance of Independent Journalists reported that there are 848 cases of violence against Indonesian journalists since 2006, and it is worsening in 2020. There are 258 cases of physical violence, 77 cases of intimidation, 58 cases of equipment damage and confiscation, 41 cases of physical threat, and 92 cases of forced dispersal.
Large crowd and coverages that involved serious human rights abuses, corruption, and crime often put journalists in a vulnerable position. But have you considered that journalists are protecting your rights to public information?
Thank you. We have Article 79, AP1 to Geneva Convention to protect journalists engaged in a mission in a conflict-armed area. In Indonesia, we have Article 4 of Law number 40 of 1999 regarding the freedom of the press. It is stated that the national press has the right to seek, to obtain, to disseminate ideas and information, and also has the right to refuse as a form of coverage or reporting accountability.
But what happened in reality is a whole other story. We asked several journalists on duty to share their experience.
Namanya di TV itu kan harus ada audio dan visual gitu kan. Ketika kita mau coba doorstop, kita ambil gambar, tapi ada oknum-oknum yang menghalangi. Nah itu yang salah satu yang menurut saya adalah kekerasan sih. Maksudnya dalam arti mereka juga berteriak-teriak kan.
Itu saya pernah meliput suatu penyerahan berkas gitu, salah satu tersangka gitu, dan which is dia itu merupakan rakyat sipil gitu, sudah rakyat sipil menjadi, namun tetap kayak dilindungi begitu. Nah, saya nggak tahu kenapa ketika saya mengambil gambar itu saya dihalang-halangi gitu, halang-halangi, dan sampai segitunya, sampai ya ada penyikutan, ada beberapa pucuk senjata yang terkena ke perut saya.
Indonesian Press Council revealed that there has been a new form of threat of media censorship through cyber attack, and most cases ended up being settled outside of a court.
Manakala kekerasan sudah terjadi, lalu kemudian pelaku kekerasan minta maaf. Nah ini agak kurang baik sebetulnya, dalam pengertian bahwa efek jerahnya jadi berkurang begitu ya, karena itu bisa lagi terjadi di kemudian hari, lalu kemudian diselesaikan dengan minta maaf lagi gitu. Cuman persoalannya memang dalam hal kekerasan pada wartawan, pelaporan, apakah pelaporan secara pidana atau pelaporan ke Propam, itu harus dilakukan oleh korban sendiri.
Even so, the Press Council still encourage victims to file report to the law enforcers, no matter what it takes and what may happen, because it may take decades to get a case settled.
To prevent violence against journalists, there must be a political will to ensure accountability, bring the perpetrator of crimes against journalists to justice, and make sure that the victim have access to proper medical attention that they need. Because if it's not us that protect your rights for information and expression, who else? Syara Mediana, Dian Merdekawati, Versi Today.